So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will provide some valuable tips for you to clear the PCE exam, the physiotherapy competency exam. I recently appeared for my license exam and I scored 600 out of 800 and luckily I passed my exam. So the exam is not so easy. It is considered as one of the toughest exam in the world, and yeah, I will share the valuable tips. Before moving, I will give some idea about what PCE is. So PCE is the physiotherapy competency exam. It is a written exam and there are total 200 multiple choice questions, and you need to pass this exam to work as a physiotherapist in Canada. So it is the written exam. First, once you complete your written exam, you have to appear for your clinical exams, and then you are a registered physio in Canada. So before starting, I request you to please subscribe to my channel, because there is a lot of hard work to make such a video, and yeah, so please do subscribe to my channel. So talking about the tip 1. So first tip is to familiarize with the structure. To familiarize the structure means you need to know what is asked in the physiotherapy exam. So first tip I would like to give is, it is all about the ethics. They do ask almost 70 to 80 questions of ethics. Ethics, by ethics means the professional conduct and all other stuff. So you have to read a lot ethics. I dedicated my 3 months in ethics, and I studied ethics from the College of Ontario website, the Code of Ethics, and I used to study the the case of the month in the College of Ontario website. So 70 to 80 questions are ethics. Tip number 2 I would like to give is solving the MCQ question. So you need to always incorporate the elimination strategy. Why elimination strategy? It is important. So there are 4 options in a multiple choice question, and once you eliminate 2 options, it becomes so easy for you to eliminate one from the 2 left. Do you understand? There are 4 options, and if I can easily eliminate the two options, it becomes so easy to select one from the 2 left. So always incorporate the elimination strategy. But how the elimination strategy works? For this, your concepts should be clear, and to have your concept clear, you need to read books. So you have to read a lot. Tip number 3, find the appropriate resources. So you have to read books. You can take classes. I do not promote any classes, so I will not share what classes I took, but you can take classes. There are several well-known classes in Canada that provide coaching for the PCE exam. And for the study resources and study guide, I suggest you, for orthopedics, you have to read Maggie, and also you have to read Kistner. It is lot helpful. Anyone in the Kistner, you have to read the important topics of the sports like knee, hip, ACL, arthroplasty topics. And also for the Maggie, you need to know how to diagnose, and for that I think I have to make a separate videos what topic are important. Meanwhile, the second study resource for neuro is Sullivan, and you can also go with Therapy Ed. Therapy Ed is a textbook that provides guidance to pass the NPTE exam, which is conducted for the US aspirants. And for cardio, it is important, go with Reed and Chung. So in Reed and Chung, there are, I guess, 20 cases. I do not remember well, but almost 20 case study. And once you read that 20 case, you can clear almost 50% of cardio. So go with Reed and Chung. And for the ethics, I have already told you, go with College of Ontario, and you can also take some coaching for the ethics. Okay, that's my tip number 3. Now going with the tip number 4, find a study partner. For me, I didn't have any study partner, but still I suggest you to have one study partner, and you have to discuss a lot with him. You have to discuss important topic with the study partner. The reason for the study partner is you recall continuously, and once you get the habit of recalling, in exam it becomes easy for you to recall that topic. For example, if you have discussed about the fibromyalgia, which is an important topic, and you have recalled with your friend, and you do a lot of repetition with your friend, it becomes easy to memorize during the exam. Tip number, I guess, 5. So for me, I always prefer to go with choosing the exam center. I always choose the exam center, but it doesn't matter, but you can choose your comfortable place. If you are comfortable at home, go with home setting, and if you are comfortable to for the exam center, you can go with the exam center. For me particularly, I didn't get the exam center till the last week, and then in the last week I got the exam center, so I paid extra $150 to book my seat in the exam center. Okay, so that's the tip number 6. For tip number 7, tip number 6, that's important, I would like to give you is go to podcast. I used to listen the podcast of NPTE-FF Final Frontier and NPTE Clinical Files. Especially in clinical files, when you go through it, he teaches you how to solve the MCQ. So the both of the podcast, the clinical files, NPTE Clinical Files and NPTE Final Frontier podcast, those were awesome. So definitely check those out. Tip number 7, master the MCQ. So PCE is all about how you solve the MCQ, the elimination strategy. It is 70% MCQ and 30% what you read. So how I mastered MCQ? It's very easy. Solve a lot, and it is the vignette style, so you need to understand the pattern of MCQ. And I have solved almost more than 2000 MCQ. So if you solve more than 2000, 3000 MCQ, then only you are good to go. If you just solve 1000 MCQ, it's not going to help you. Just solve a lot MCQ. Tip number 8. Tip number 8, the time management. Most of the students in the PCE exam, they cannot finish even 200 questions so quickly in the 4-hour time. So what I used to do is, I used to keep a target of completing 200 MCQ in 3 hours and 20 minutes, which is equals to, I guess, 200 minutes I used to solve in the home setting. So when I was in the exam, I was able to solve 200 MCQ in 4-hour duration. So I will always advise you, so whenever you give practice exam, sit in a quiet room and just create an environment like the exam and solve MCQ. And sit for 4 hours continuously. You have to develop that practice. For me, it was so difficult because I cannot sit at one place for continuous 4 hours. Still, I managed to sit for 3 hours and 20 minutes, and I used to finish the whole exam. So keep that practice. And tip number 5. So tip number 5 is weird. If I know nowadays it is too difficult to have a private room in Toronto or in Canada, but if you can manage, go with a private room. It will definitely help you, because whenever you study in a private room, there is no disturbance. You can do whatever you want, and you can have your me time. You can study well, you can listen to the podcast, and you can practice. You can stay in a quiet mode. There is nobody to disturb you. So if you can manage, have a private room. And tip number 10, is the last. Sometimes you have to relax. For example, I was preparing for my PC exam for a year, and 2 months before don't try this stunt, I went to India. So you can relax little bit. If you are stressed out, go out. Don't go out in different country, but just go out, have some fun in between, and maintain your health. Do workout, stay healthy like me. So finally, if you like this video and you are till the end, and please subscribe to my channel, do this favor to me. And if you have any question, doubt, you can contact me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is with the same name, the word Shahil, DHAWAL SHAHI. Follow me there, and yeah, ask your doubts, and I hope you clear your exam. Best of luck for your journey to Canada, and best of luck for your license. Stay tuned with my videos, and you have a great career ahead. Goodbye.